Hello.
Hey!
Today is our first of hopefully many trailer reactions. We are going to watch and discuss the trailer to the new film Cruella, which is based off of the character Cruella de Vil and the 101 Dalmatians films and books.
And this is another one of Disney's live action films, which I tend to love. I really have an affinity for the Kenneth Branagh live action Cinderella. I think that was one of the first live actions that they brought to the series. And what I love about the live action films is that they take the classic films that we all know and love and they kind of adapt them into a world that has more depth and maybe can appeal to a broader range of the family members. And they kind of also find the morals and the heart and really kind of dig into the character studies of the people. So it's not just like the Disney fluff. It's heart and soul.
Yeah. And apparently this film has a PG-13 rating. This is the second one to do so. The Mulan had a PG-13 rating, so maybe it'll go a little bit darker than the other ones or traditional Disney movies. Let's start by looking at the cast. In the title role of Estella, who is Cruella, who I guess this is her birth name, we have Emma Stone.
And when I found out that Emma Stone was playing Cruella, I was like, whoa, that is a choice. I was very interested in that choice, but never in a million years. If you had blindly asked me, who do you think has been cast as Cruella in the upcoming Cruella film, I never would have thought Emma Stone. Not because I don't think she's fantastic. I just think this kind of goes against her type. She usually plays quirky types of characters, or she's the lead in romantic comedies. And so I think the whole villain thing is a step away from her typical type. I think that I'm really excited. I love when actors have to kind of work against their type because I feel like you really get to see what their chops are as an actor. And I know that she's going to deliver. It's just going to be like super interesting to see her do something completely different than what we're accustomed to.
And I think she has big shoes to fill with Glenn Close.
Oh, yeah.
I think that this is like such an iconic character that you want to see. You want to see something different this time. We've seen Cruella be like this giant wicked woman. We want to see something beyond that now. And the film's going to take place in 1970s London. And Cruella's going to be like an up-and-coming fashionista kind of woman. I'm not too sure what that's about.
We see that we have Emma Thompson playing kind of like a boss sort of figure. So I'm kind of getting some Devil Wears Prada vibes here. It'll be interesting to see if that's kind of the world they're trying to create. I mean, I'm sure they're doing something completely different, but those are the vibes I'm getting. What I love is that it is taking place in a fashion world. I think that Cruella de Vil is the best dressed Disney character of all time. She's iconic. I mean, her whole entire vibe and purpose is to go and get these Dalmatians to wear. So fashion is her life. She lives it, breathes it. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of guessing that maybe this is the story of like why she's turned into this evil thing. So I'm assuming that Emma Thompson's boss character is going to be some evil woman who kind of makes Cruella this jaded character.
We'll see. And I see that Paul Walter Hauser is going to be in the film as one of the thieves, and we really enjoyed his films, Richard Jewell, and he was also in I, Tonya as the bad guy in that. And also Craig Gillespie is the director of this film, who also directed I, Tonya. So I'm interested if it's going to have some of his elements. He's got a great cinematic eye and can do things in a dark comedic light that I think will be great for this film. I think we should jump into the trailer. Ready?
Ready.
All right.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else.
Like in this world of
That
London.
didn't sit well with some people,
Yes, I'm a Thompson.
but I wasn't for everyone. I guess they were always scared.
Personalized license plate, that's
that I'd be
important.
a psycho.
Good laugh.
But a new day brings new opportunities.
They're really physicalizing the characters so far, giving them struts and, oh, vicious Dalmatians.
So there is a past with the Dalmatians.
The same girl.
And here now she's doing some magic, which is unique. She's kind of got a Helena Bonham Carter hair thing going on.
I'm just getting started,
Oh.
darling.
She's really good at driving motorcycles and cars.
The thing is, I was born crazy. Born fast.
Maybe getting some of that like Harley Quinn vibes.
Lots of fire.
I'm Cruella.
May 28th, 2021.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
That looks great.
First thoughts about it.
It's definitely not the Disney PG sort of thing that we're used to, which makes sense that it's PG-13. I kind of like that it's kind of going away from that happily ever after vibe and giving us more macabre, you know, like it has a dark tint to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks good. It looks kind of, like you said, dark. It's mysterious. There's more going on with Cruella that we haven't seen before. She's doing magic. There seems to be a history of hatred with the Dalmatians that we're going to learn about. Everyone looks really good. The clothes, the fashion looks great. The direction looks good. The world and the scenic design like puts you there. Yeah, it looks really, really interesting. I didn't see her smoking, which I know has been a controversy in the past as to the original cartoon characters smoking a lot. But maybe because it's PG-13, she will smoke. Who knows?
And I kind of find the smoking iconic just because she
Yeah.
has such a long, you know, cigarette holder.
Yeah.
But you don't need it. I get it. I get why they would want to exclude that.
Maybe she took it up later on.
I think there was enough fire in the rest of the movie that they're like, we don't need to light a cigarette.
Yeah,
but
she
she's
probably
good.
got enough like smoke inhalation that then she needed to go and continue the habit.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm getting, like I said, Harley Quinn maybe vibes. There's more like action in this. There was some like them breaking into a bank vault or something. So it's hard to say. It was like a nice little glimpse, a nice teaser, but not giving away too much, which is nice. The character looks very different from our idea of Glenn Close.
Kind of the only element of Cruella that I've ever, you know, known that I feel like was there is, aside from the iconic black and white clothing, was the laugh. I feel like you have to keep the laugh the same.
Yeah.
And so long as you keep the laugh the same, you can kind of do what you want with the character. And I mean, how are you going to rewrite that laugh? It's the most brilliant villain laugh of all time.
Yeah, and this trailer gave us a teaser of like, but like we want that crazy bitch.
I can't wait for the bellow.
Yeah, please. So that will be the bar to which Emma is held to, is her laugh.
Her laugh.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do a Cruella laugh.
Okay. All right, Emma, your turn. May 28th, 2021.